In my country, we say something like, "Man will show you Pepe." And when I told you, they showed me Pepe, I've learned it the hard way. When I talk about decentering men, it's not to say you need to become a man hater. We need a man. Some of us are also raising boys, raising young men, and we want to attack it or tackle it from the standpoint of raising sound young men. So how you talk about men in general will reflect on their perspective or where you come as a mom. You don't end up with mom wounds as well. Of course, parenting doesn't come with a booklet or a guide. But as much as you can minimize trauma is the main goal. So decentering men meaning when you're in a relationship, committed relationship, marriage, name it, make sure you're prioritizing yourself. 2, prioritizing yourself doesn't mean just going to get your nails done and drinking water. Those things are necessary too, but making sure your education, your means to make money is on point. So if you have to go back to that school, make sure you go back. If you have to get that certificate, you get that certificate. If you have to open that business and maintain it. You can't be not functioning, depressed, anxious, which sometimes can happen, but that's why therapy and maybe medication can help you keep yourself going and lead you to elevating yourself. By you losing yourself in that relationship, in that marriage, not prioritizing yourself, losing yourself in mommyhood, where all your life becomes the children. Your identity is mom. Only that. You're setting yourself for failure. Setting yourself in a way where that man switches up on you, which happens a lot. Or God forbid that man gets sick. Or that man is no longer here or gone to be with the Lord. How do you sustain yourself? How do you pick yourself up and continue to live life for yourself and for the kids? That's the main thing. That's why I tell women, and as I do this work on myself and continue to elevate, passing it along to all my sisters, taking your time to see the patterns, to not be scared to move along if they're bringing all type of toxicity or catching you at the knees and making you feel bad, making you cry all the time, making you feel depressed, criticizing you. Is all negativity all day long. Nothing you do is ever good enough for them, or they're completely detached, not talking to you. You don't have any mutual goals or plans together. Everything they're doing is only in their name. They're doing all types of endeavors that is devoid of you in discussion, in action. Everything is like they're married to you or committed to you, or the commitment is lacking in one way, shape, or form. Sometimes you just gotta take things by what people are acting, by not what they're saying to you. And they might be there with you, but they're acting single. They're acting like everything is all about them. A lot of men are selfish. They look for the next shiny thing. And if you devote all your life to this person and to your children, when they decide, and children too, as they grow, they move along to start their own life, and you find yourself lacking in skill, in career, in business, in making money, all that, you're the one who's gonna become angry and bitter. And this is why I find a lot of these women, sometimes even here, just constant state of anger. Yes, those things can perturb you and dysregulate you even some way. Important too. Get in therapy. Start the healing process. Knowing that doesn't define you. That person leaving you or abandoning you or whatever the story may be doesn't define you, but you are sustaining yourself at your core to move along, to do the next thing, to start working on yourself. So don't lose yourself in that relationship. You are in it, but you're managing your expectations and setting those boundaries and romanticize yourself, romanticize your life, romanticize your goal, romanticize you, center you, and don't get all caught up in that whole thing becoming your identity regarding marriage, commitment, or children. Love you so much. Bye.
Investigators think Ryan Borgart didn't drown in this lake, but instead say he faked his own death to run off with a woman he met online.
He purchased some airline coupons that he took out a life insurance policy earlier in the year.
The 45-year-old was first reported missing August 12th when he didn't come home after kayaking on this lake near his home in Wisconsin. Police finding a capsized kayak and Borgart's car parked nearby. An army of search and rescue volunteers began scouring the lake to bring him home.
What a waste of time.
Tonight, authorities say the Wisconsin father who faked his death is living in Eastern Europe. 45-year-old Ryan Borgart sending investigators this proof of life video.
I'm in my apartment. I am safe, secure.
In August, Borgart vanishing from this lake in Wisconsin. Volunteers searching for weeks. But authorities later learning the father of three faked his death to convince his wife and children that he had died so he could start a new life in Europe with a woman he'd met online.
Nothing will stop a man from the woman that he wants to be with. Not even his own children and his wife will stop him from being with the woman he wants to be with. So to the women, those of you who are always desperate, you'll be texting a man, you'll be begging for attention, you'll be begging a man to love you. My sister, nothing will come in the way of a man if he truly wants to be with you. Not even his wife and his children will stand in the way. If he is not giving you all the attention, he's not being consistent, he does not want to be with you. Stop pushing it. Because some of you women, you are too desperate and you keep doing too much. If you as a woman, you have to always chase a man, put in all the effort, initiate conversations, and he's not reciprocating the energy, my sister, let him go. Because nothing will stop a man from the woman he wants to be with, not even his wife and his children. Let us learn from this particular story. I am just saying, because some of you women, you are unhappy because you are consistently putting in the effort. You are the one chasing. You are the one begging for attention and begging to be loved. You are a woman. You are God's gift to a man. Walk in that knowledge and stop begging a man to love you, to give you attention, and stop begging for consistency. If he's not giving you consistency and attention and love, guess what? He's giving it to another woman. Nothing will stop a man from the woman that he truly and genuinely wants to be with. Take notes and be wise. My name is Dr. Zita. I am a sociologist. If you're not following, guess what? Hit the follow button.
His own wife ain't gonna stop him from being with the woman he want to be with.
That's real.
A man will leave his whole family
Yeah.
to go be with the woman he really want to be with. So all them excuses he making, it's just excuses. He, like she said, he don't want a relationship with you because I am a man. Nothing will stop a man from being with the woman he wants to be with, not even his kids and his wife.